up, guys?
Live?
Yep.
We live, baby. Live, baby. We live. We live, yeah, we live. Oh, we live. Oh, we live. All my life, I wanted to be live. And now we are. Do we want music this time?
Not that music.
That's the only music I can give you.
No, it's not true though.
I think it's true.
I don't think so.
I think it is. I think it is.
I don't think so.
I think it is. I'll look for something though. I'll write good.
It has to be real music.
Good music.
It has to be real music.
Copyright. Copyright. Good music. Copyright. Good music. See, that's the difference. I didn't say good last time. Come on. Def Kev. That sounds good. Doesn't that sound good? That sounds good.
No.
Music for gaming.
No, forget it. Forget music.
Roblox hotel music. That sounds great.
No, no music.
Background music, no copyright. Come on. Good. I trust this guy. Trust this guy?
No.
This guy. You trust that guy?
No. No music. No
It
music.
says good copyright music.
That's fine.
Juno.
What we can
It's
talk
all-
about?
It's all Juno. Well, I'll put some music in the back.
Huh?
I'll put some. Hold on. I'll put, this is chill. Here we go. We'll just chill.
Oh God, dude. That's the worst.
Okay, fine. Not that. Let's do
Let's not worry about it. No music. No music.
But then it's so quiet. Okay. Anyway, so we just finished our podcast, and no, it was interesting. You talked about it was International Women's Day.
Well, March 8th is International Women's Day.
March or April?
March 8th.
Oh crap! Well, they said April in the podcast.
No, we're talking about. You said April is a Women's Month, but I don't.
It is March. It's actually March.
Okay, but the International Women's Day is March 8th.
Oh no. So hold on. So we talked about that. So there is like February is Black History Month, but is there one day for Black Men Day or Black?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
And so I was wrong. It's in March because March is. I think it's March. Is it March or is it April? Crap, I don't know. When is International Women's Day or month? When's the Women's Month? Good God.
Good golly.
Good God, I should know this. You want to talk about Rugrats? No, Goofy, the Goofy movie.
Rugrats. Did you watch Rugrats?
No.
You don't watch Rugrats?
No.
That's crazy.
Was Rugrats Nickelodeon?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't have Nickelodeon.
That's why.
Didn't have it.
Oh. Well, then that would do it then, I guess. Huh?
That would do it.
What? Okay. Hold on. Then what did you watch? What kind of things did you watch as a kid?
Porn, mostly. As a kid, like, what do you mean? Like,
Yeah, like as a kid, I watched Rugrats, Doug, Hey Dude, Salute Your Shorts.
I don't know any of these things you're talking about.
Really?
What's Doug?
It's a.
What was the Howie Mandel voiced?
Bobby's World.
Okay, well, sounds like Doug. I confused the two.
Doug is like a pretty famous.
Does he look like an older Caillou?
No, it's not like Caillou at all.
No, but like older. Like he has like a little more hair, but not much.
No.
Doug, you have like a little bit of hair.
I mean, yeah, a little bit of hair.
Okay, he's the older Caillou.
There
you go.
Yeah.
Cartoons? I don't know.
What did you watch?
Like for cartoons?
I guess anything.
Doesn't like. Well, how old are you?
Me
At this time, in this time.
Oh, I mean anywhere from like 8 to 13.
Well, I watched, I remember as a kid coming home from school at my grandma's house, we would watch like DuckTales.
Oh, sure, DuckTales
And
and
Chippendales, Rescue Rangers.
Yeah. Tailspin.
Oh, sure, the spin-off, not as good.
Yeah.
Not as good.
DuckTales is really good. Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, not as good.
Darkwing Duck's really good.
Not as good as DuckTales.
Well, DuckTales is really good.
Woohoo.
You like Rescue Rangers more than DuckTales?
I think no, not more than.
Yeah.
And then what?
So that was Disney. I watched that too.
But that wasn't Disney. That was on regular TV because it was my grandma's house. She's too cheap for Disney.
Okay.
It was just like
Those are Disney channels.
No, there was like 58, channel 58. It was UHF channels.
Okay.
UHF. She did not have cable.
No Nickelodeon.
No Nickelodeon.
Man, you would have liked Salute Your Shorts.
I watched Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego.
I watched that too. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
That was really good.
PBS. I
And
loved that a lot.
then did you play that game, the computer game?
Hell
at school?
yes, I did. Not at school. I did it at home. I had it at home.
I played it at school.
Great game.
And obviously Oregon Trail.
Of course. Yeah.
But like
sure.
I got so good at Oregon Trail, man. I was able to beat it in our computer time in 45 minutes.
That like never happens.
Yeah, it's like
People never always run out of time.
No.
Run out of time.
Yeah, I know.
Or die of dysentery.
Yeah. I usually die of dysentery, but
Yeah.
no, I got so good towards the end. This was like when I got, but it wasn't until like sixth and seventh grade. It was a computer lab time. Started. I would beat all of Oregon Trail.
Did you have a cheat code though? Like you already started in Oregon?
No.
Okay.
No, I would always pick. I would never do the banker, because we started with the most money.
But no
Yes,
skills.
The less skills,
Mhm.
right? So, and I wouldn't do just straight farmer with no money either. But whatever the middle one was.
Yeah, what was he?
That's what I started with.
Was he a pimp?
Yeah, maybe a pimp.
What was he?
I think he was a pimp. I don't remember the third
I don't
one.
know what that was.
I don't remember the third
Settler? No.
one. Yeah, but I would always beat Oregon Trail
Okay.
in the 45 minutes of the computer lab.
I never beat it. I always got the grave, the cemetery,
Mm.
the tombstone. And then I thought it was funny to play on the tombstone.
Yeah.
You know.
You know,
Extra cheese.
Like
pepperoni.
that was good. I would always die a lot, but I really did like Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, I love that game. Yeah.
I didn't even know I was learning.
Yeah. I had a game called Headline Harry.
Don't remember that. I
No.
remember Lounge
That's
Lizard
historic.
Larry.
I don't know what that is.
You don't remember Lounge
No.
Lizard Larry? Hold on.
Headline Harry is you're a journalist and you gotta follow stories around.
Oh, really?
And you get information, you got like, you know. It was like
Really?
kind of Carmen Sandiego, but
Okay, I don't
more,
remember that
more
one.
dorky.
Oh, that's funny.
Did you have a crush on Carmen Sandiego?
No, this is Lounge
Neither did
Lizard
I.
Larry. The other computer game.
Come on, I like the women that are a little dangerous.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
this guy.
I mean, who's more dangerous than Carmen Sandiego?
Let me read you about Lounge
Okay.
Lizard Larry.
I don't know.
Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards is a graphic adventure game developed.
It's played by John Lovitz.
Yeah, it looks like John Lovitz. Published in 1987. Okay. In Leisure Suit Larry 1 in the Lounge of the Land of the Lounge Lizards for MS-DOS and Mac. The game's story follows a player character, a middle-aged virgin named Larry Laffer.
A middle-aged virgin?
Yeah, named Larry Laffer, as he desperately tries to get lucky in the fictional American city of Lost Wages.
What?
Yeah,
This is for kids?
Land of the Lounge Lizard. Yeah. When you're playing it, you didn't realize he was a virgin.
What the hell?
Yeah.
He wants to get lucky?
Yeah, established. Yeah.
I mean, he wants to make money.
But
But they said that he's a virgin, so that I'm already thinking
no, he wants to get lucky.
he's trying to get laid.
Yeah.
Lizard Larry, he's trying to get laid.
Yeah.
This is
And
definitely John Lovitz.
it establishes several elements which recur in the later Leisure Suit Larry games, including Larry's campy attire, perpetual bad luck with women, and penchant for double entendres. The game's overall plot and basic structure follow that of soft porn adventure.
What? No way. Hold on a minute.
Despite the lack of advertising, the game was a sleeper hit and a commercial and critical success.
What?
Plot. The protagonist, Larry, is a 38-year-old,
Oh my god.
40-year-old in 1991 remake, loser who lives in his mother's basement and has not yet lost his virginity.
What the hell?
Having grown weary of his lonely existence, he decides to visit the resort city of Lost Wages parody on Las Vegas.
You know, yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hoping to experience what he has
God.
not lived before and to finally find a woman of his dreams. Larry starts with nothing but an out-of-style 1970 discos-era leisure suit and $94 in his pocket. His quest involves 4 possible women: a nameless, seedy-looking sex worker, Fawn, a club goer of low moral fiber, Faith, and a receptionist who, true to her name, is faithful to her boyfriend, and Eve, a bathing beauty and Larry's ultimate goal. So you got to get one of these ladies.
Well, wait, this was geared towards who? What age?
I played it when I was a kid.
What?
It was in 1987. When
Did your parents not know what you were
I didn't
playing?
have it.
Was it
at
under your
home.
dad's bed?
I didn't have it at
Is
home.
that where you found it?
I didn't have it at home.
Where'd you play it at?
I don't remember now. I didn't have a computer.
Was
like
it at
that.
your school?
Hope not. But they might have
That's
not known.
horrible.
But that was the game we used to play.
I kind of want to play that game now.
I did not know.
Oh my God.
Really, what it was about.
Oh my
Dude.
God.
I didn't really know what it was about. I just knew.
It's totally made by computer nerds,
I just knew. Yeah.
right?
This
It's like
is-
it's their life.
That's Fawn.
Yeah, I want to give a fun.
Yeah.
That's good graphics for Baby 7.
That's a remake in '91.
Okay, well, sure, it was good in 91.
Yeah. So I didn't really understand the game. I just thought it
I
was.
mean, really, it's like
Playing as
because
a
John
kid.
Lovitz, it fits the L anyway.
It
the,
does,
The
it is.
alliteration, and it looks like him.
It is very John Lovitz.
Oh my God.
So you bounce. You got to get into like. I do remember not realizing he was a virgin though.
Wow. He's a very confident looking virgin.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like a cool dude.
Wow.
I thought it was just like a casino game, but I guess I bet it was. I guess it was some dude that lived in his mom's basement.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is how they came up with the 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but he was less cool than Larry.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
insane to me.
You never heard of that game?
No.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there you go. You can find it somewhere, I'm sure.
That's horrible and funny.
It's bananas in 1987 to be like, all right, this is a game we're gonna do, because too many kids are playing computer games.
There were.
We gotta get the adults back in. The
I'm
computer
thinking there were
games.
probably a lot of women in that room when they made.
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I'm sure. They
No,
did-
this I'll sign off on.
they
this.
probably came up with the idea. Yeah,
It's a good idea.
they probably came up with the idea.
Yeah.
So anyway, what other computer games you play?
Wow.
I can't believe you never played that.
Oh yeah, really? Yeah, sure. My parents cared about me. Jesus. I know there was some other stuff. My brother was always playing stuff. We had an Indiana Jones game on a computer, and then whatever, but it doesn't matter.
I don't remember a lot of computer games when I at home because we really didn't get
SimCity.
computers.
We had
Oh
SimCity.
well, that's a big one, of course. Everyone
Yeah.
played SimCity.
Or the
We
Sim.
didn't really have computers until the internet. Like we had like maybe an old like most of my computer was at school.
Okay.
Apple II, and but like not really at home until early high school.
Yeah.
Which is weird, right? Like that's why they say like our age, even though we're millennials, we toe that line because we've lived with tapes and records, no cable, no computer, but we were young enough and that came around to merge into it and understand it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Which is true. Like I didn't even have a computer till early high school.
We had one earlier, but that's because my brother was like really into them.
Oh,
So
okay,
we
that
were
makes
able to,
sense.
Like he was because
Yeah.
he was doing code.
Yeah, like making his
Yeah.
own computer and shit. Like
Yeah, he made his own web page
Yeah, yeah.
early, and you know.
we were so early to the internet. Like I thought, like AOL was the internet because you would have to go through AOL. The
It's
AOL.
America Online.
Yeah, exactly. You'd have to go through put the CD in, and everything started at AOL.com. So you'd have to I thought we were just going to. I thought AOL was the internet, so you would type in Comedy Central, and then but like instead of not realizing no, it has their own website. You don't need to use AOL. You know what I mean?
Does AOL still exist?
No,
Can we buy stock in
you
AOL?
can't buy stock in AOL.
Hey, is right now a good time to buy in the stock market?
Well, like 4 days ago it was.
Did he
He tweeted.
change the tariffs?
No, he paused them again
He paused them again.
for 90 days
Why?
because he's a bitch.
No, so okay, maybe he's a bitch. Well, he is,
They were
but
saying it was manipulation because right
Yeah,
before
yes.
that happened,
is,
he
well,
tweeted.
is he making money?
He is well in his parent company because he can't
Okay,
But
so
yeah.
I feel like this is just a route and maybe like, hey, I can
Well, they're saying
tank it on purpose to make money.
Well, they tanked it, but then it was like a couple hours before he announced pausing the tariffs. He tweeted, "This is a good time to buy DTJ," and like so people that were in the know, they're like, okay, people like us thought like
DTJ
Donald
Jr.
Thomas, DJT.
Oh, okay.
Donald John Trump?
Sure. I think he's like trying to promote his son.
No.
Donald Trump Jr. was a nice one.
But people like us would have took that as like, oh, he's trying to make an excuse. Like, look, even though it's down, that means it's a good time to buy.
No, I know he's trying to make money.
But people that knew him, they're like, now we buy because he's about to announce it, and then a couple hours later
he did that in the '80s with his own.
Yeah. That was like an hour and a half. Then he went on and said, pausing the tariffs. And then
except for China, he increased those.
No, he increased them, but paused those ones.
Oh, even for China, I thought China he didn't pause.
Not the 100. He's not doing the 104%.
I thought it's 125 now.
Maybe it's 125.
Jeez.
And then Karen Levin went up like, you guys don't get it. It's called the art of a deal. Like he's negotiating with it.
Wait, who said that?
Karen Levitt.
Oh.
And then it's funny. Right before the day before, she was asked directly at the press conference, "Is he gonna keep these tariffs because he said he's wanted to negotiate, like if they retaliated, so he wants to negotiate." She's like, nope, he has no plans on that. These are the tariffs, and the next day, he paused them.
Psych!
For 90 days, he paused them.
Okay, so who's buying TikTok now?
Who knows?
Isn't there word? Who's the rumor was someone was going to try to buy it?
Mr. Beast?
Is it the rumor?
He's tweeted about it.
Oh my god! Can we all go in and make TikTok owned by us people?
So I'll say this on YouTube, but right now technically it's still probably a good time to buy.
It looks so big.
Yeah, you're sitting closer to me.
Okay. Thank you. I looked at that guy in the Philippines.
I'll do it like this. Because I still think it's gonna go because it went down so far. Like I think it's still an okay time to buy.
Probably.
But not like 3 days ago, 2 days ago, when you really could have just been in the stock market for 2 days. If you say if you had like $5,000, you put it all in. Now you have 12,000.
Yep.
So the real players who are putting millions into it put millions into it 2 days ago. So.
Well, he is a businessman. So
sure. That's what Karen Levin said.
So honestly, I think that
we all know he's playing chess, not checkers.
Okay.
That's what we all know that.
Okay.
It's the art of the deal, which also he didn't write. It was his ghostwriter wrote every single word.
Okay.
And he's
stable genius.
He's a stable genius.
There you go. All right. Well, that's that.
Anyway,
you want to talk about the Goofy movie?
No. Have you seen the Goofy movie?
No.
No.
And will I?
We're not going to have a back and forth on this.
I will not.
Here's my opinion on it, because there's a lot of things going on right now about the Goofy movie because it is.
Really, there's a lot of things.
Yeah, because it's the 30th anniversary. So that's why.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Like,
there's gonna be a lot.
There is a lot.
Okay.
So
yeah,
Disney's sending
Goofy into space.
That's cool. Goodie boxes, and they're promoting it. There's gonna be a documentary on it, the making of.
Hold on. Can we back up? What is this a good movie?
So this is what I want to talk about.
Why would they even? Okay.
Well, Goofy's a good character, but here's the thing.
He's a solid character, sure.
But the thing.
Not my favorite of any of the cartoon characters.
Well, hold on. You have to compare him to like the original four though, like Mickey, Donald, Daisy, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto. Like out of those, like the original. Who's your favorite?
I'm not okay. I'm just talking about any cartoons.
Well, yeah, but Goofy's is classic.
It's classic. Who do you like better, Goofy or Tigger? Tigger's kind of annoying.
Goofy.
Way.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Goofy only because Tigger is like, I get what you're doing, dude, but it's too much, Tigger.
But then he shows humanity sometimes.
Sometimes, but Goofy always is humane.
Is he?
Yeah. And he has two famous laughs. So, but no, probably Goofy because Tigger is like that dude. Tigger's like Vitaly in the Philippines. We're like, okay, back up.
Too far.
Back up.
Too far.
Um,
Alright, Goofy's.
so it's the 30th anniversary of this movie.
Okay.
And it came out, and
Isn't there a hit, like he does a rap concert?
No, don't. Did you hold on?
He does a hip hop concert, doesn't he? At some point in the
No,
movie.
no.
I saw something with Goofy rapping before. Maybe was it his nephews?
Donald has nephews.
I know Donald does, but I remember seeing something where it's like rap with Goofy. Is there somewhere in the history of Goofy where he does some rapping?
Hold on.
Where he drops some beats.
No, hold on. Stop saying it like that.
He eats some bars.
Okay, so 30th anniversary. And my point is, when it came out, people liked it, but it's one of those movies that over time, like, it kind of grew a cult following, like as a favorite like Disney movie, right? And there's, in my opinion, there's only a couple reasons for it. It's Tevin Campbell and the music. That's it, right? The point of it is his son Max is summer. It's about to be summer vacation, and
Max,
Goofy's
Goofy's
son Max is on summer vacation,
Okay.
and Goofy wants to take him on this fishing trip because that's what his dad did with him. And Max, being like the teenager that he is like, "This is dumb, Dad. I want to go to."
You were gonna say what?
Fucking dumb.
That was in the Goofy movie.
Yeah. And then he's like, "I want to go."
Disney was really cutting edge.
I want to go to this Powerline concert. Powerline's a group, and 'cause that's cool, right? So he gets a girlfriend. Max gets a girlfriend, and
How old is Max?
well, this is it seemed like they're in junior high, but I think it's like early high school.
Okay.
I think it's like early high school, and
And Goofy's cool with the girlfriend?
I mean, yeah.
Because that'd be a funny little segment.
He's not a
Goofy's like, hold on.
3-year-old. He's not a 3-year-old.
You know.
No, Goofy's not like that type of dad. But Goofy just wants to spend the summer with him, and Max is like, I like this girl. So he kind of lies to this girl because they're supposed to like hang out, but he's like, I'm going to the Powerline concert, so I can't hang out with you. In reality, he's going on a fishing trip with his dad. So he's trying to impress this girl. He's not going to the Powerline concert.
I like it.
So during this road trip, Max is hating life, and in the back of his head, he's trying to get his dad to diverge to this Powerline concert, and you got to figure out how he's going to be in this Powerline concert.
Yeah.
So that's
as you do.
That's the movie. And at the end, there's this whole number.
Talking the Goofy movie.
Yeah, at the end, there's this whole number with Powerline. Tevin Campbell, who's amazing, is the voice of the singer of the Powerline. I like Tevin Campbell, and so there's a couple good songs. Now, the Goofy movie has grown this life of like people are saying it's their favorite Disney movie, which is fucking ludicrous, right?
Okay.
And
he's not in the movie.
Tevin Campbell.
No, Ludacris.
Ludacris is not.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe in the remake.
Got it.
And my point is, okay, here's why I hesitate to say this, because there's some underlying like cultural things with the Goofy movie, where it's like it is a black movie. It is. Yeah, I know. The culturally, it like a lot of like black people like it, which is fine. So that's what I'm saying. I hesitate to say this.
When in '95, 30 years ago.
Sure, but it's not good. It's not good. And people.
What makes it a black movie? What do you?
No, I think that culture holds it to heart because of the musical numbers, who's in it, but that's my point. The movie itself sucks. It's not.
You said that like Goofy.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. But like, there's good musical numbers and good voices behind it. Like they really took their time to try to make R&B hits in this movie, like real hits that like pop R&B.
I thought Songs of the South was a.
Yeah, that's a different one. But the movie itself is just boring and sucks. But like it's grown this life that I don't like, that people are exclaiming that it's their favorite fucking Disney movie, and it's kind of slow.
Is it the most relatable one?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Father,
it's
dad,
a father-son road trip. It's a father-son road trip.
That's a connection.
But it's not good. Like there's so many.
Is there not a concert they sing at?
At the end.
Okay.
They get to the concert.
Yeah, a little hip hop type dance.
There's no hip hop.
I don't know.
Like exactly. Don't say that.
That's what I saw. Was like, like if it came on the radio, I would shut it off. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but it's not.
Okay, it sounds like early '90s.
R&B.
Sure. Yeah.
Very different than hip hop.
Hip hop, R&B in the early '90s is kind of similar. Would you say?
Not at all.
No. All right.
Like Biggie, Tupac, early '90s hip hop, good, right?
Well, go.
Early '90s R&B.
What's the difference between rap and hip hop?
So, rap technically is the style of music you're performing. Hip hop is the culture.
Yeah, I can't lost.
Like then don't ask.
No, I want to know. I don't. But I don't know what that means.
Hip hop's more on a cultural level, right? It's streetwear. It's DJing.
Hip hop is a style of music too.
It's become a style of music.
It was even back then. They called hip hop.
The rapping is.
I remember what is it? You would get the you could buy the albums in the mail. What was the Columbia record? The hip hop rap.
Right.
The hip hop / rap was the thing.
Right, but who? Okay, in that instance,
Sure.
Who named it that?
I think a lot of white guys.
Exactly, because they didn't know the difference.
That thought it'd be a good idea to make a Goofy movie.
Right, they didn't know the difference. So there's a difference. It's merged since with people.
But I feel like
don't know.
so under hip hop you could put rap, you could put R&B under hip hop too.
No, R&B is R&B.
Okay.
It is R&B is R&B.
Is R&B dead?
No.
Who's R&B today? Because they say like rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Rock and roll's dead. It has, but it's come back. It's there.
Right.
But,
well, okay. I think we're kind of talking out of pocket because I think we're a little bit on the edge of age where almost every in our eyes musical genre is dead because we like what we
No, but they're saying rock has been dead since like the '90s.
Yeah, but it's not.
Right.
Right.
So for R&B, R&B I got like Marvin Gaye.
Okay, so it was dead in the '70s for you?
No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying about who's modern day R&B.
I mean, nobody I listen to.
Sure.
Because it's on the edge of like
Frank
R&B.
Black is
R&B. Frank Ocean.
Sure, that guy. Yeah, I don't know.
It's R&B, yeah, R&B-ish.
Frank Ocean R&B. Okay.
Yeah, it could. He's pretty cross.
Did you want to say hip hop for him? Maybe.
No,
Right.
No, R&B. But Goofy Movie's R&B. Goofy Movie's.
The Goofy movie's R&B.
Tevin Campbell, R&B.
Okay.
Yeah, Tevin Campbell, R&B.
Okay.
And
Tim Campbell was in what band?
it's just Tevin Campbell.
Yeah. Don't know a single song that he did. What was his big song?
You know his big one.
I don't think I don't.
Let me look up his biggest song. But
Was it the Goofy song?
it was a good. Yeah, it was.
I don't know. I know the name, but I think I'm thinking of what's their face from Martin. Martin's wife.
Tisha Campbell.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking of. Tisha Campbell. Which I don't think is the same.
Tevin Campbell's biggest hit was "Can We Talk." Can we talk for a minute, girl? I want to know your name. That song.
Yeah, see, I would have turned that off the radio.
You don't know that song? It's a really good song.
Is it really?
Tevin Campbell's amazing. So there's a lot of good, amazing things about Goofy Movie, but it's really the music performances at the very, very end. The last 12 minutes of the movie. The rest of the movie sucks.
Okay.
So the whole point of this conversation
Yeah.
is I understand you guys want to love the Goofy Movie, but stop it. Stop it with the Goofy Movie and it being your favorite Disney movie because it's not. It's not.
Is it not heartwarming?
No. Because I don't like that heartwarming stuff most of the time, only because a lot of times it seems forced. Like, oh, the father and son's going on a road
But
trip.
you love Disney.
Yeah.
Disney built a career out of heartwarming. That's what they're about.
But my favorite parts.
Bambi? How more heartwarming is that?
Not even close to my favorite.
So
like my
heartwarming.
favorite Disney movies are like.
Kill the mom and
No,
Sword in the Stone.
I do love Sword in the Stone. Not that heartwarming. It's just silly and fun.
Okay.
I like Sword in the Stone. Jungle Book.
Okay.
I like Jungle Book.
Okay.
The Beatles are in that.
I'm gonna be the Monkeys.
They try to be in it. Or they wanted to be in it.
I think it's the Monkeys.
No, the Beatles. They asked the Beatles to be the vocals.
Did they actually ask the Beatles?
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's why those voices are very,
Yeah.
but they want and they're like, no, I'm not going to fucking be in Jungle Book.
No, good call.
Yeah,
on the
they
Beatles.
didn't want
Good
to.
call on the
But it's Jungle Book. Jungle Book's classic.
Yeah, a good white privilege book.
Good music and like the music
White
in that is
savior
great.
book. Yeah, good.
Not really.
Yeah.
There's no white people in Jungle Book.
I don't know.
There's not.
Okay.
But my my favorite ones that like people like if you want to go off-brand Disney is like Emperor's New Groove. That's like one of my favorites. Like David Spade, right? Putty is in it. Like super funny. Like that I can watch and laugh. Goofy movie. There's no laughable moments. There's nothing funny about it. The endearing parts are just like dumb. Goofy's being like kind of annoying to Max, and Max is being kind of annoying to Goofy the whole time. And you got a couple good songs at the end. So I think we need to reassess. 30-year anniversary. People are hyped up on Goofy. Not good.
What's your favorite song from the Jungle Book?
It's Baloo's song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid,
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
I like that in King Louis.
King Louis is really good.
Yeah.
Blues is really good. Blues is one of my favorite songs in like Disney movies.
Yeah, sure.
Like
That's good. That's good.
Bill Murray played him in the live action. He was Baloo.
Oh, was he really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. Didn't see it.
I know, that's why I said it.
Won't see it.
It's good. It's probably the best live action.
Yeah.
Other ones suck.
They can stop. I don't know what man, I don't know. Favorite.
What's your favorite Disney song?
What is Disney movie? I
Oh,
don't
movie.
Know. I don't even know.
Yeah, most of them are like
I knew Jungle Book was the last one that Walt Disney was involved in.
Right. Oh, did I know that? Is that right? I mean, I'm sure it's right, but
He died in like 67.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Then they had that heyday, like they went down a little bit in heyday of it was obviously Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast.
And Little Mermaid was huge because it was the Renaissance, or not the
Beauty and the Beast,
the return of
right, but then followed with Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin,
yeah,
Lion King,
yeah,
like that run was like iconic. Then it, and there's some good ones now, but
out of those, what do you pick?
Probably Aladdin.
I was thinking that too, actually, just because.
Robin Williams,
yeah,
good song. That's a good song. Like this one, good songs there. But I think Aladdin. Gilbert Gottfried's genuinely funny in it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And the music's pretty good. So probably Aladdin, and then Lion King, then Beauty and the Beast, then Little Mermaid.
I think with Lion King, I was getting too old to really
care.
Yeah.
And I get that. I still like Lion King though. Good music in Lion King too, but whatever. I don't really like. Did Alice in Wonderland have any good songs?
Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
No.
Painting the Roses Red?
No good songs.
No, but I do like Alice.
I love Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, that's great. But that's way different era than we're talking about. But yeah.
For sure. Anyway.
Yeah.
We need to stop liking them.
Do you like Frozen?
As a whole, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, I would think you'd be like a no.
No.
Okay.
I have like Frozen's also nostalgia for me too. Like, it came out when we were in Austin, and we saw it on Christmas Day because we didn't have anything Christmas to go to, and Nora really liked it.
How old was Nora?
Like 2.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so I took Nora a couple times at Christmas, but then I took her, just me and her, to sing along, and I cried in it when they were singing "Let It Go" because it's about like, girls like, oh, I got it out there. So the movie itself is fine.
How many movies have you cried to?
Oh, I mean, no. I cry more now than I ever did.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. I don't know. I just do.
Did you ever watch This Is Us?
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of joke that I'm a bit like Randall.
Randall. Okay.
What?
I'm trying to imagine it.
Well, I'm a very good-looking, athletic.
Sure.
No, but how emotional he was.
Oh, right.
He cried a lot.
You did cry.
He cried a lot, and I'm a little better now, but like I get very sentimental.
No, I do too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, more now than ever.
Yeah. Kids do that to you, I think.
I still probably, maybe that's what it is. I still won't let me cry in a handful of movies, but like there are definitely more moments that I cry now than I ever would have in a movie. So, but like Frozen was just because like Nora was sitting next to me and it was like, it was 2 sisters. There's no, it was cool. I don't cry to this day when I watch it, right?
Okay.
But I still cry every time I see the last song in Star Is Born though.
I haven't seen it.
Every time.
Okay.
That one I do every time. So I don't know what it is what it would that hits me now that it didn't before. I'm not sure, but not that many movies. Okay.
The Fox and the Hound.
Always.
Yeah.
Well, it's sad.
It is sad.
It's messed up.
They
It's a fucked up movie.
were friends.
I know it's a
They were
fucked.
the best of friends.
It's a fucked up movie.
When you were the best of friends.
No, when they do that, like, see, like that kind of shit, like, it's not fair. Like movies do that because, like, sometimes it's hard to pull off. It's a thin line between like, "F you, you're doing this on purpose," where it's not sad anymore, or then when it really happens. I felt Fox and the Hound it really happened. I'm like, this is messed up, man.
They were the best of friends.
I know. It's like, you gonna take them out to the woods and leave them? Like, what?
They were the best of friends.
Just keep the fox, dude. Just keep the fox. Anyway.
Yeah.
What else did you want to talk about?
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna get into this, but so what is? So talking about the blonde chick that's all over TikTok.
Yeah, that's not happy though.
Is that happy?
No.
Is it like the Fox and the Hound?
It's yeah. I mean, it should be. It should be. Yeah, she's an abused person.
Abused person.
Yeah, like.
But then did you see him try to talk about?
Mhm,
Okay,
I saw
so did his excuse did it match up?
No.
No.
All he said was like he like his I want the excuses / reasoning.
Yeah.
He didn't even give a reason.
Her name's what? Kayla.
Kayla. Ethan didn't give his reasons for it. He didn't even like. He didn't. What I don't like is this is why you can tell she's telling the truth, right? When he was talking about it, he didn't deny that he did shit, but he also didn't say anything she said was a lie.
Okay.
But what he was talking about was like the playbook of men that abuse women, of like where he had this phone. He's like, look, if I was so bad to her, would she still be Snapchatting me? Would she still be talking to me about this if I was so bad? Of course not. For one, it's called like the victim bonding is a real thing. Like, and she even talked about like, I don't know why I didn't turn to me before. And like you hear women talk about that all the time. About I should have said this, I should have said that. But
How old is she?
oh God.
They feel like they're like 20.
Yeah, I think she's like 21.
Oh jeez. Okay.
22.
All right.
And like the accounts that she gave were all very detailed and very specific, and she has
Right.
video and audio. So it's
Alright.
it's clearly like
Yeah.
something that happened.
Okay, how about the group chat? You been following that?
That was the next thing I was talking about. I was talking about Goofy Movie, Chicken Jockey, and then group chat.
Okay, well, so do group chat and then chicken jockey. So group chat, what the hell is this? Because I came across a video of it.
Did you watch all 4 out of 5?
I watched it. I was like, what am I watching?
It's a little play.
It's not good.
It's a little play.
It's not good.
It's fun.
It's not good. Maybe fun, but it's not like, oh, this is really good acting. I believe it.
No, it's not. But it's not about that though, right? It's about the.
Not for me.
It's about the dramatic
If you
story
want to
she's
pull
telling.
me in, is this still on? Yeah.
It's
If you
about
want to pull me in, I gotta.
It's about the dramatic story she's telling.
Yeah. But when you can't tell a good story, I don't care.
I'm with you. So I get it.
But it blew up.
Yeah, people like it's there was a while ago a dude did like a 200 parts, like it's called 3-star versus 5-star. It was just
What's that mean?
It was I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
It was a story about.
Well, hold on. Is it about Earth against what's the 5th planet?
No. 3-star versus
Mars.
5-star.
That's Mars. Whatever.
But it was a big like show essentially. I'd say. But it was the same thing. It was like just him, and he had like the green screen, and so it wasn't like produced very
So when you say that we need to have all the props for our videos.
No. I'll show you his. Yeah, we need to do at least something though. It's very different than what I was talking about.
All right.
Yeah, but it's 3-star versus 5-star, but it's recruits. Like it's high school players that went to college football. They're at college. So a 3-star recruit versus a 5-star recruit, and how this 3-star is actually good. And there's like drama with the running back coach, and
Okay.
so the same thing as like with this group chat,
Okay.
where you're telling stories, leaving cliffhangers. And it's just people like drama. It's drama. People like drama.
But it's fake. It's fake drama.
Well, so are TV
Right.
shows and movies.
Well, okay, but they're well done.
Oh, of course. Obviously, it's not movie produced, but she's bringing drama.
No,
She's bringing
discredit.
drama.
I mean, I'm happy for her. That's
She's
great.
bringing
It's
drama.
awesome.
She's bringing drama.
Yeah, that's great. But I mean, it's. I guess my thing is this: did she want to be an actor?
Oh, I don't think so.
Right. So I guess my thing is like for all those actors that are like waiting for their big break and they're like, that's
Yeah, I get that, but I think
man.
I think you got to separate though.
You
Because,
probably do.
because,
but
what,
I mean, I
because
just,
what she's doing is not, it's not about the acting. It's not, she's not trying to be an actress, she's not.
But she also, I thought I read that it wasn't even based upon her personal life.
Right, she wrote a.
So she should be a writer. She should be a writer for like a show or something, and right? Because she's
No,
she
because.
came up with the concept. She should be
Of course, but like the thing is like.
She should be like a Grey's Anatomy. What's her face?
Ellen Pompeo.
No, the writer, Shonda Rhimes.
No.
Yeah.
See, that's.
She's the next Shonda Rhimes.
This is what I'm talking about though, you're not separating. Because like she like it's not even about that. Like it's and like for one, when you're like you can't just go be a writer, but you can just write something and put it on TikTok. Like you can do that. Like so you can't just be like knock on doors and be like.
No, but I think this could be her audition.
It could be.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what she's doing. But
Sure.
but maybe she didn't want it. Maybe she just.
But not as an actor. Is what I'm trying to say.
She's not trying to. That's my point. She's not trying to be an actor.
Well, I mean, she's acting out the parts of different people.
Because it's her idea, like it's her TikTok.
Sure.
So she's not gonna like have a production. She didn't want a whole production and hire actors.
I'm saying, yeah, sure, I'm saying that.
So you guys, you're. I think you're combining two things that just aren't the same.
What am I combining here? What am I doing wrong?
Like for one, you're thinking she wants to be an actress.
No, I'm not saying that.
Like you're. What are you
I
talking
was
about?
asking if she did.
Well, what are you talking about with like because you're saying she don't like her acting, but she just wants to tell a story.
Right.
Or
So,
she's trying to
I guess
explain
my
the drama
question
of a
is,
girls group chat. She's trying to like.
I don't know why people care.
Because of drama, like she's eliciting drama and leaving cliffhangers and be like, oh, I want to see what happens next. And if you don't care about the characters, it's not for you.
Good work.
It's not for you.
I don't care about the group chat.
Right, that's fine. That's different than like
Because
why is it big?
But
Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it
no,
should be
but I
big.
think if it was more believable for me, I might be like, oh, okay, what's going on? I feel
But it's not for you.
fine, but you watched it.
Yeah.
It's for you.
I listen. I watch like Housewives shit. So
Yeah, I know.
So
that's probably not for you either. You're probably not the intended audience for that.
right, and it's not that I'm like looking for it, but I watched it. I enjoyed it.
Right. So what I'm saying is that, no offense to her,
But
acting
But
not great.
okay.
So, but she's coming up with this concept and this she came up with these characters. She kind of created them.
Mhm.
So writing, yes, that's
Okay.
what I'm saying. So she
Okay.
maybe get into writing for like a dramedy show. It'd be good, like a Shonda Rhimes.
Right, and that's what I mean. You gotta separate because that's like you know what I mean. Like
No, I don't know what you mean.
because like you're equating what she's doing on TikTok, and you're like, no, translate that to like go write for a real show, right? Is that not what you're saying?
I don't know about translate it to do that.
Okay, but you're saying take her skills and like go write for a show.
I think that then she's showing that she can. Is what I'm saying. She's
Right.
proving that she can do that.
Okay, so my point about separating,
Okay.
you know, because like it's not about that because what she's doing is what she wants to do. The vehicle for her is coming up with these stories and putting it on TikTok because she's getting make more money, more views than trying to go be a writer on a TV show.
No. So this has happened on YouTube, on TikTok, where people get discovered.
An SNL player right now is a TikToker.
Oh, who?
That did the very plain like she
Jane
only
something?
yeah she only did
Yeah.
like she did TikTok skits that's only her
Yeah.
like
Which is
Jack.
crazy because I've seen them on TikTok
Yeah,
and I don't like them,
that's funny.
but I like her as SNL.
I do too, actually. I do too. Yeah.
So
But she
like her Sabrina Carpenter.
yeah. No, I like her. I like her.
on Weekend Update, hilarious.
No, I like
it was so funny.
I like her.
Like, why don't you think I'm gay?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I like her. Oh, that's
But
what I
her
want to
TikTok,
talk about in a minute.
I don't get it, and I'm like, I don't get it.
No,
but I like
right.
her as SNL.
Right. But so I'm just saying this group chat lady.
Yeah.
I think it's not about like wanting it to turn into something else, like wanting to be a writer.
I'm not saying that was her motivation.
No, not motivation, but I'm saying after the consequence of it. I think what she's doing is what she's like, no, this is what worked for what I want to do.
Was it Charlie Puth?
Yeah.
To be the voice of the boyfriend.
Yeah,
right? It's great.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Amazing. No, I more power. I think it's awesome. It's great. I just like.
Yeah, what do you want from it?
I don't want anything.
That's what I'm trying to get.
I don't want anything.
Like, okay, do you have a
She do her. I love it. I love it.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with it. I just don't understand
why people like it.
Yeah, why?
Okay.
Because I don't think it's that well acted, and so I think maybe the story is good. So I don't think, oh, maybe she should be more like a writer, because like obviously she created good characters that people are interested in.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think the form of delivery is like, oh, okay, well, okay.
But I think that I think she performed it like
Okay.
it should be, like it just girls talking on a group chat. I think she performed it how it should be.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
I think sometimes I'm telling you, it makes sense why you think this way about group chat.
Okay.
Because you also think that way about our like sketches you want to perform or whatever. The vehicle for ideas sometimes differ, right? Like sometimes your vehicle for the ideas you have for sketches aren't really made for YouTube Shorts or TikToks.
Okay.
They're made for either a screen, or like we're going to put on a show on stage or something.
The one like picking the nose, the one I told you, remember? It's like we would see a guy. He's in the car and he's picking his nose, and then he gets a knock on the door, and it's like a cop. Like, what are you doing? Sorry, you can't park here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I came over for some alone time. I just need some time to want to pick my nose.
Yeah.
All right, buddy, but you gotta get in line. And then you look back and see all the cars of guys.
Right.
Which is a very, to me, what's his face?
I don't know.
Tim Robinson?
Oh yeah. I think you should leave.
Yes.
Yes.
To me, it seems like in that type of vein.
Absolutely.
It's weird, it's bizarre, but kind of funny.
Do you want to see Friendship?
Was that?
Friendship, the movie? With
Oh yeah, with Paul Rudd and him.
Yeah, him.
Of course.
It looks interesting.
So
that's my point. That's my point.
Yeah, for sure.
And what she's doing, like you want we go right, like no. She found like the vehicle, like for this specific idea.
She didn't expect it, of course.
Of course not. Of course she didn't expect the how much it blew up, but she knew of this story works on TikTok. You know what I mean? Like different ideas come lend itself to different vehicles. And this lend itself.
But because she didn't have the capacity at the time, she wasn't famous to get a show. So she had to do something like social media.
I agree. She didn't have the means, the funds to make on a show, but also the group chat doesn't work on a TV show. It works in TikTok form.
Sure.
It does. It doesn't translate to.
You can make a show using that TikTok form as the show, though. It can be done.
No, hold on. I was a group chat specifically. The group chat specifically works on TikTok. It doesn't work on a TV show. That's not what it's made for. It's a different medium.
I get it, but it could, because
it couldn't.
I think it could.
It couldn't.
I think it could, and she should write it.
It works.
Let me say that
it works in these 1 minute formats. It doesn't work as a TV show.
Happy for it. I think it's awesome.
No, I do think you're happy. I don't think you're like shitting on her.
No, I'm not. I don't think it's super
are.
awesome. I love the creativity. It's great.
I don't think you are.
I just don't understand. And I think she probably might agree. Like, I don't understand why this.
Well, yeah. So that's almost a different conversation. Like, it maybe shouldn't have got that big.
That's fine, but I think it's has. I mean, I think I read that it surprised the hell out of her too.
Of course, and it would anybody. Of course. So that's to me that's not the question. Yeah. But I do contend that it doesn't work on a show.
I mean, I think it probably works best on the format that's on, but
yeah,
it could work as well.
But it would be something so different.
Yeah.
Because also the charm of it is the quickness and the cliffhanger. You wouldn't be able to have those cliffhangers after a minute. It would just be like a very typical like TV show that you can find like okay like like trashy TV the reason it worked is because of how the shortness of it and I think that's sometimes what you gotta think of ideas like just because an idea doesn't work on TikTok doesn't mean it's not a good idea but you also I think you gotta cater for like what we're trying to do not necessarily TikTok that's our lower end but like YouTube shorts like just you gotta cater for what people are wanting from that medium like they're looking for a certain type of thing on a medium different than what they're looking for on TV or a sketch show and so if you come up with something it still could be great it just doesn't work for this medium I think you gotta kind of cater towards that and that's what she
and I like that you said that because that is a perfect segue into chicken jockey because that's what people are searching that's what they want to see
yes
so I also didn't understand I'm old
because you don't play Minecraft
I've never played Minecraft
but that's what, you wouldn't ever get it
why is this a big deal that you would jump popcorn and throw a big trash theater like what is so funny about Jack Black saying chicken jockey
so with that it's not about funniness and Jack Black saying it right so I think what happened is originally when chicken jockey was said and seen on the screen it was a big deal because the chicken jockey is something in Minecraft right the a little baby on a chicken but it's one of the most
but it's like a Frankenstein
type
zombie
yeah but chicken jockey is something in Minecraft but like the big deal about it is it's one of the rarest things in Minecraft when you're making characters and spawning characters I think there's like a 0.048% I read this of spawning a chicken jockey like when you're playing and building Minecraft so it's so rare and like you don't see it so when I think what happened originally when chicken jockey came up on the screen people genuinely got excited like oh shit we're seeing chicken jockey like when you're watching Marvel and like Avengers and like people cheer for shit they genuinely were like happy to see like chicken jockey
okay so I'm gonna back up a little bit maybe you know this
maybe not
I hope so I don't know how Minecraft works.
You're just building worlds.
Anyone can do it.
Yes.
So anyone can add to the world of the Minecraft.
Yes.
So why don't they just make more chicken jockeys?
No. But because you can't just make things like Minecraft. The game dictates like they call it like spawning, but like they dictate like when you're trying to get characters, you got to do certain things for the characters to be created. You're trying to, and you can't just make a chicken jockey. Like I said, there's only a less than 1% chance of it spawning when you're creating characters. So it's a very, very, very rare character.
So it's a good thing.
Yes. So that's what I think. People were genuinely excited when they saw it initially on screen for the first free shooting, and then word got out.
Okay.
Like, there's a fucking chicken jockey in this movie, and then it became a thing to yell and scream.
It was in the trailer.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see the trailer.
Okay.
I didn't see the trailer. Okay. So it was like a big deal to see chicken jockey on the screen, right? And so then they turned it into their own thing, and obviously got a little overboard. We talked about this, where I think it's happy for Gen Z to have their thing, because that's something. Minecraft obviously is a big thing in that world, like a huge thing. So it's cool to have that movie, but have like lines you can recite and things you can yell at the screen, right? Via how many movies do it? But
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, where it turned
Mamma Mia.
Rocky Horror Picture Show specifically, right? Where it turned into something where like we're gonna do a whole thing,
right?
And then now they can have showings of Minecraft 10 years later, where it's like no, it's just a yell at the screen showing, and that's a cool thing. Obviously, what's a little crazy is making people clean up your shit after throwing popcorn and sodas. And I think I told you this earlier, a video of a blue blob on the screen because they literally threw a slushie that hit the screen.
No, you didn't tell me.
Yeah, okay. and they're being nuts.
So that's dumb because then you
Of
can't
course,
see
of
the
course.
rest of the movie.
Well, they don't see the rest of the movie anyway because they're so aware of it. Like again, it's like right after they yell it, lights go up because like they get crazy. Lights go up, someone comes out, and then
if they get crazy, you showed me a video
yeah,
of a guy that brought an actual
he
chicken.
had a chicken. He had a chicken.
He brought a chicken into the movie
He
theater.
under his jacket and had a chicken. In
How the hell do you sneak in a chicken in the movie theater?
I know. How did it not make noise when you're buying the fucking ticket? That's when you're.
Maybe it's a trained chicken.
It is maybe a trained chicken. So
Maybe it's the
chicken.
Chinese
Oh, chickadee.
chickadee.
I'm not saying it. Chicken China, Chinese chicken.
Maybe it's
So I think the heart of Chicken Jockey is a pure heart. It's a good thing.
okay.
It's just like dial it back. 12%.
12.
12%.
Oh, you go more than 12.
Let's have fun. Let's yell. Let's
Fun's
scream.
good. I love fun.
I don't even mind throwing the popcorn. Keep the liquids out of it. No liquids.
No liquids.
Popcorn still sucks because someone has to come in and still.
Yeah,
flip
but
it
that's
out.
easier than liquids.
Yeah, no
Easier.
liquids. Keep it with popcorn. And then I heard we just read this. Some I think it's in the UK only though. But some theaters are doing dedicated showings to the yelling and throwing.
Yeah.
So if you want to do it,
That's
we're
good.
happy to accommodate
Good.
because we're gonna have fun with it because that's what Minecraft's gonna turn into. A shitty movie like Rocky Horror that has this following where we can yell and scream and say the movie as it's going on. Because that's fun.
Maybe they should up it and just go crazier.
It's hard to go crazier than bringing a chicken into the theater.
That's pretty good. What if they kill the chicken?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice the chicken.
Chicken jockey sacrifice.
Chicken jockey, yeah! And like they kill
Or if
the
they
chicken.
build, if they build some sort of real baby Frankenstein that they can bring into the
Mhm.
theater
But then after they kill the chicken, then they cook them.
and have a dinner. Something.
Or just
I mean, I know that'd be funny. That'd be pretty funny. I do love the life this is spawning.
Yeah, that's great.
I think it's actually pretty cool.
The creator of Minecraft, I saw this, says that he's been losing sleep
Yeah.
because he keeps watching the videos.
Oh, that's funny. That's
of
funny.
them, like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so great.
Well,
So great,
wasn't
so
that
great.
weird to create this very 8-pixely video game that's just like it's like yes, it's a massive world, but the game itself is simple.
Yeah.
You know, like, this is just fun for
Yeah.
kids to do. That's why it's a kids thing. Now they're all 20. They grew up with Minecraft, so I like that idea of kids now having something
Yeah,
of
sure.
their own that we
Yeah.
did, right? But it'd be weird to build that video game and be like, this is just fun, and all of a sudden now it's a thing. Because I think the way that Minecraft is going, it's going to turn into this thing where these 15 to 20-year-olds, when they're 40 and 50, will have this core memory of fucking movie theater going, Minecraft screaming, popcorn throwing, and that's what you need, movie theater experience. Like that's pretty cool. That part of it's cool. The other shit, a little too much. So that's Chicken Jockey. The last thing I want to talk about is they were just on SNL, right? This last week.
Jack Black?
Musical
Oh.
guest.
Oh shoot, that's gonna my computer's gonna work on an update. Okay.
Musical guest. Do you remember who it was?
No, who?
Brand-
Oh wait, it was Elton John and Brandy Carlisle.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's what I don't get.
Okay.
Brandy
I only
Carlisle.
watched one song.
Brandy Carlisle.
Okay, yeah.
I don't get her.
What do you mean? I love Brandy
I
Carlisle.
don't like her.
I like her.
I don't think she's good.
No, she's great.
I think this whole Brandy Carlisle,
No, she's good.
Elton John thing going on right now, and this whole Brandy Carlisle in general thing is just dumb. She annoys me. I don't like Brandy Carlisle.
What do you know of hers?
Zero.
Okay, well then.
What I know is just videos and clips, and then now this whole Elton John her thing,
Okay.
and like listening to some of that.
All right.
It's
Well, so
it's annoying.
I don't know that. No, I've liked her for the last like longer than that.
Like her own
7
stuff,
years.
obviously.
Yeah. No, she's very good.
It seems annoying. Maybe I'm mad at the popularity. Not that she's popular and I'm not. It's just like the way you think about the group chat. Like, why is she so big? I was like mad at that part of it. I'm like, I don't understand why.
Okay, if you're gonna compare Brandy Carlisle to group chat,
I don't understand why.
you need to leave the chat.
I don't understand why Brandy Carlisle is big.
Nah, she's
I don't
she's
enjoy.
really cool.
I don't.
She's really awesome.
Is she?
She is. I'll play some stuff.
I'll trust
later.
you. I'll trust you. No, I don't want to hear her music.
I would think.
No. I want to know if she is cool. and chill. I don't care about her music. She seems annoying.
Oh, okay. Well, that I don't know. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know her personally.
Yeah.
I know her music is good.
Okay.
I don't know her personally. Okay, so then now I'll play some stuff.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
It doesn't help.
I don't want to hear it.
Why not?
She seems annoying to me.
What part? She was funny in that sketch.
No, she was not. She was not funny in that sketch at all. That's what made me even more. That's the straw that broke the camel's back. I was like, I think this girl's annoying. I don't want to hear her. And then she did that. I was like, nope. Done with her.
She's done with you.
That's fine.
She never liked you in the first place.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. And most people don't.
Well, I know, but I mean, like, so I remember talking to a guy before too, who was it's like, oh, that was like my first crush was Brandon Carlisle.
Really?
Yeah. And then of course later on, you're like, oh well, that
Never
wouldn't work
mind.
out. That wouldn't have worked out.
Never mind.
But that's okay. No, she's cool, man. Like she's
All
gone
right.
to like
I'll
prisons
take your word. I'll take
and
your
like
word. I'll
sing
take
for
your-
the prisoners.
I don't care about that. That's not cool to me.
You don't think Johnny Cash is cool? Is that what you're saying? He's saying Johnny Cash isn't cool?
For different reasons.
What?
I mean, I think Johnny Cash was fake cool.
What?
Yeah.
You don't really think Johnny Cash was cool?
And if I did,
you don't think Johnny Cash?
if I did think Johnny Cash was cool, it's not because he went to Folsom Prison.
San Quentin
Folsom Prison.
and San Quentin.
Yeah, sure. But it's not because he went to prisons.
Why is he cool then? Because he killed a man in
That's the
Reno?
only reason.
Because he killed a man in Reno and just watched him die?
That's cool. But that's why you think Johnny Cash is cool because he played at a prison?
No, that's just
Of
one
course.
cool thing. It's one
That's
cool
not
thing
cool.
about
That's not cool.
it. It's cool.
Why do prisoners get music?
Well, they have Minecraft. Why can't they have music? Why is Johnny Cash not? Why is he fake cool?
No, I don't think he's fake cool.
Is he cool?
I think so.
Yeah, he's
Not,
damn
not,
cool.
not because he went to prison though. I mean, went and played in prison. But yeah, not because he played at prison.
Does he dress in black all the time?
No, well, I was just
He was
saying,
depressed.
I was
He was depressed.
I
Chris.
was just saying that because you said because Brandy Carlisle played at a prison.
No, I remember watching a thing where she
That's
went
not cool.
That's cool. That's nice.
The little prisoners want to hear.
Are
Brandy
you
Carlisle.
gonna? Would you? Hey, should we do our podcast in prison?
Shit. No. Shit.
We will get killed. We will get stabbed.
We are not made for prison.
Not
made for prison.
The security like, you're on your own.
Listen, guys. We warned you. Gotta get out. Good luck. Find your way out. You gotta get out of here. We would not make it. I would never make it in prison for one. But like not because
Paddington made it in prison.
That's true. If Paddington can do it, I can do it. I'm about as short as Paddington.
You're not as sweet as him though.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
He's really.
They don't really like that sweetness in prison. But I'm about as short.
They
as
like the marmalade.
Yeah, if I could make marmalade, I would do it. I wouldn't make it not because of my height and stature, but that's part of it. It's really my demeanor.
Mm.
Like one, I think like you, but less than you. Like, oh boy, you'd be rough because you don't know what else to do. Your defense mechanism will go up and you try to make jokes.
Yep.
And they'd be like, "Thank you."
Like, oh, that hurt.
Yeah.
Stick on my ass next time.
Yeah. As you're dying.
Yeah.
And so I would try to go that route.
My ass.
Not maybe as like overt as you, but I would try to do that. And then like I would basically keep quiet, but like
as they're gang raping me, I'd be like, "Is that all you got?"
Well, they would look at me and be like,
"You could go deeper."
I'm gonna tell him this kid what to do, and he's gonna do it. I just would not make it ever. I can go to jail, not prison.
Okay, I could go to jail in Mayberry.
Sure.
And then on the
Yeah,
Andy
yeah,
Griffith show,
sure.
be in the cell with the drunk guy.
Yeah, I can do that. I
I can handle that.
can deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can deal with that. But like otherwise, no way. It'd be fun. It'd be funny. Well, see, I can imagine us like if we got a little bigger and we're like, oh, you got invited to places, and then when I'm like, oh, you want to play for prisons, right? One of my first instincts would be to like make sketches that they hate, like not like make fun of them or stuff, but like something like, oh, it'd be so funny to do this in a prison, something that's so unprison like.
What would be a very
I don't know.
unprison-like
Like
sketch?
I would imagine, like us doing Three Amigos. Hey, my little buttercup
Okay.
has the sweetest smile.
And then have them try to sing it.
Yeah, because we like,
That's funny.
because we to us,
Yeah.
because we know they wouldn't. But in reality, when I think that stuff's funny, we're like, oh no, this stuff isn't gonna get me fucking kidnapped and stabbed in prison. So like my initial instinct though would be to be like, oh my god, just to do this on stage wouldn't be funny, but to do it in a prison would be funny, and that'd be the wrong instinct.
So I now got one that I think would be funny. If we were to perform for a prison,
Okay,
we come out as the Men in Black.
got it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in suits.
So we're Johnny Cash,
Oh, not Will Smith and.
but we confuse the two.
Oh.
Yes, it's a combination of.
Isn't it Man in Black?
Yeah, he's the Man in Black. Johnny Cash is the Man in Black, but we come on as the Men in Black. And we try to sing the Men in Black song like Johnny Cash.
And we go, here come the Men in Black.
When I was just a lad, here came the Men in Black.
No, I was gonna sing Men in Black.
Yeah, and we sing that song.
Galaxy Defenders.
But we sing it in Johnny Cash style.
Here come the Men in Black.
Yeah.
Won't let you remember.
I killed an alien just to watch him die.
And it would be like fucking stone cold faces staring at us like, what the fuck is this? And hopefully we're behind.
Look in here. Look in here. There you go. Gotcha.
Hopefully we're behind a cage, like Blues Brothers.
But they're going to be the Men in Black.
Well, that's what I mean. Like my instinct would be to do the opposite of what we should be doing, right? Because that's part of humor and comedy is like, oh, what wouldn't fit here? That's why it's funny.
Yeah, you're good.
But for a prison type thing, it wouldn't work.
Okay.
Or oh my god.
Or if I pull my pants down and said, aim here.
Well, that's the thing. I wasn't going to say that, but I wasn't going to say or go the complete opposite of the ideas and then go complete cliche prison. You know what I mean? Like we got like the prison guard, like we pretend to be prisoners, but like overtly where they're like offended. We're the cliche prisoners.
We're doing like an 1950s chain.
Yeah, like and like where it's like that. Then that would be my other reaction.
Yeah,
is to go complete opposite the other way of like no, we're gonna be these guys, and it's like that's offensive almost. Where it almost feels like racist, but it's prisoners.
You talk about the guys that were schlepping.
Well, yeah, we do all the cliches, right? Like the white supremacist group that we do
check out our new tattoo, Chris.
Yeah. Like we do that. We do tattoos and we come back, but then we're like the Mexican gang, and we have like the bandana. We say orale a lot.
Orale.
Yeah.
That's something they say.
Orale vato. Yeah. So now we're Cheech and Chong. But we just go offensive. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
We just go offensive. And they're like, then we sort of riot that way.
And then we like with the Russian mob, we must kill John Luwick.
Yeah. They do all of it.
John Luwick must die.
We all come back as different prisoner characters.
Oh man. It's the Birdman.
Yeah,
it's the Birdman from Alcatraz.
Yeah, we do Oz. Yeah, we do all of it. We do all the cliche prisoners.
I give you like a face tattoo.
Yeah.
Live
on
show.
stage. And I'm just screaming the whole time.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
I don't want a teardrop.
Uncle. Hey guys, I'm sorry. Can you give a big hand? I can't finish this. I need help. Can you give a big hand? Mike Tyson, everybody. Mike Tyson's gonna finish the.
You just do weird shit like that. But they would appreciate it. Yeah.
Hey,
I wonder,
guys. Yeah.
I wonder how many.
Good to be here.
How many steps you got to go through? Like if you're a prison performer, like how many people you got to talk to be like, is this okay? How many levels do we have to run our show by?
Or we're trying to please the warden with our jokes.
Well, what would be funny? Well, that'd be funny.
Hey, warden, hey, give this guy an extra 20, huh?
Yeah.
Warden? What do you think, huh? You got another 20?
It would be so funny to like
Jesus.
we come up with two shows. One that we tell the warden. By the way, there's no more wardens. One we tell the warden, but then the one we actually perform. So we just go like, we're gonna do a little song and dance, and they're gonna love it. No, that's great. But then when we get on stage, we do the fucking orale vato, and we do this, and we do like this, and then everyone, the guards are like, what the fuck? And we're just like, we're going rogue and doing like our own prison show.
Our own prison show. Okay.
You tell the warden one thing, like it's Shawshank.
This is our Netflix special.
Yeah.
It's live in prison.
Yeah, we tell the Shawshank warden one thing, but then when we get on there, we're like, hey, everybody,
spoons for everybody. Sponsor
Yeah,
everybody.
we're like, hi, we're gonna do some relatable comedy. How many people has got shanked in the yard? Am I right? Or we go just crazy and only do like stand up prison jokes. Like it's only jokes about Shawshank or only jokes about what other some Oz or what other prison?
No, Birdman from
Alabama. But it's only jokes based on that they don't give a shit about, by the way, because they don't care. Or or like Breaking Bad.
We just got another Malcolm joined the prison. That's good. It's gonna be Malcolm
Gladwell.
IX. The next one will be
what? It's nothing to do with them.
Well, the next one will be Malcolm X.
I don't know.
Because it's 10. It's 10.
I get it. But what's the?
We only have 9. I don't know. This Malcolm X is just he was given the X because there's only 9. There's 9 Malcolms. He became the 10th Malcolm.
So the guy can't be standing. That has to be a bit about Malcolm X.
No, it's a joke.
Well, yeah,
Malcolm X got his name. You know, there were 9 Malcolms already. So like Malcolm X. I don't know.
Well, it's like usernames were already taken. Like
yeah, we have a Malcolm V, a Malcolm VI, Malcolm V2.
V2.
What's the use? 7 V2. Greek.
Then II. Just say II. You said Malcolm I. You said, and then you said Malcolm. You said V, but then you said V2.
Which is 5 too. 7.
But then you said V2,
Whatever.
not VII. You said the letter in
but
one.
Malcolms get it, right?
I said the letter in one, but the
hey,
number
all my
in the other.
Malcolms, why don't you get in the middle right now?
Oh,
get in the middle right now.
They would love it.
Let's go.
They would love that.
That makes me so glad to see y'all. There we go. Boom.
So now our prison show turned into Malcolm puns. We were talking about prisoners and prison movies and shows, and now it's Malcolm puns?
Sure. Why not? Hey.
Where did that come from, though? Like Malcolm puns? Because you're like, did you
Did
connect it this way? Oh, we'll do prison shows like we'll do jokes about prison. You're like, Malcolm X went to prison once.
He did.
And then that's when you started.
That's how I got that.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
I just want to know your mind.
Yeah, that's how exactly I did it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not deep.
No, I get it.
It was very succinct.
I just want to understand.
It was very clear.
There's lots of people that went to prison. Like Martin Luther King went to prison. Why don't
jail? Went to jail. You go to prison.
Jail?
Yeah, come on.
So that's why I know Martin puns.
No, you don't do Martin.
Got it.
So that's where the Malcolm X Martin Luther King divide starts.
Got it. Jail versus prison.
Yeah.
And then they didn't go to jail.
Right.
I was gonna say the Chicago 7.
Oh, we can come on as the Monopoly guy. Well, he went to jail. It wasn't
because go to jail. It says go to jail. Yeah. Go directly to jail.
We come on as him though.
Well,
anybody that passes go.
No, I can imagine getting up there like not a character but a comic.
Okay.
And then but making a joke like, hey, how'd you guys get there? Did you get here? Did you guys go directly to jail? Hey yo, and throw Monopoly money to the crowd.
Oh boy.
Didn't have that card, huh? Didn't have the get out of jail free card. This would be a disaster show.
Yeah, we should do it.
No, we wouldn't leave. We would leave dead.
Hey, that's a success in my book.
We would leave dead.
We would leave dead. That's the name of the show. We would leave dead. We would leave dead.
Yeah. Make headlines though.
Yeah, it's great.
We make headlines.
We go out with a bang. Oh boy! All right. Well, that's oof, oh boy. Was there another thing?
No, Brandi Carlile, Chicken Jockey.
She's awesome. Brandi Carlile's awesome.
Goofy movie.
Okay.
Kayla.
Yeah, we barely touched into that. What is this on her face?
Oh,
is she adding something?
Yeah, fake freckles. She just
fake freckles.
She doubts it.
Yeah, that's a look.
She doubts it.
Okay. All right.
It's very weird. You're not liking this girl.
I've only watched I watched 30 seconds. Like, ooh.
She can be annoying. And she can be annoying.
And I just can't get through the rest of it.
But she is. I know, but it seems like you're hating her as a person. She's a straight up victim of abuse.
I'm sorry she is. Yeah. I'm glad she's safe now.
Yeah. Okay.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her. All supportive. But yeesh.
Still annoying.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, you can't have a victim that's annoying.
No. I get it.
You can be an annoying victim.
I always go back to this. What if Jesus was a jerk? And I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Here we go.
She can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want her to be safe.
I wouldn't watch her channel. I don't need to watch her YouTube channel.
2 hours?
No. That part of it, watched like her about it. But I'm saying her YouTube channel before this.
I haven't seen the videos where she talks about those things.
Yeah.
I've just seen other ones. I'm like, oh boy.
Well, you've seen her just as a YouTuber, but not as her talking.
You're right.
Of course.
So I'm like, yeesh.
Yeah, she's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, her this shit like it's just it's crazy. Anyway.
I don't think I was that crazy at 20.
No. Oh wait, I didn't. Shit, she did.
I was watching Ken Burns' baseball documentary at 20.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the NL West, dude?
I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. The Giants are in first?
I think
Padres
now
are
the
first.
Padres are.
Yeah.
I think now the Padres
Sure.
are. But this is like I think the first time
That means the Dodgers.
there's 3 teams with over a 700% winning record. You know, like a winning percentage. And I think that the first time like with 3 teams like with like to start the season with 10 wins or something like that.
Yeah, it's early.
Obviously, it's very early, and I think the Giants will. The Padres are going to be, Dodgers will be good. Giants will be fine, but I think they're going to plummet, and Arizona's going to move up.
Why do you have a Detroit Tigers house?
Because my grandma's from Detroit.
Oh, so that's your in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when she came, well, she was born in Detroit. Her family, we talk about that. My Jewish grandma.
All right. Your Jewish grandma
born in Detroit.
was born in Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay, and she bought you that hat?
No.
Okay.
I bought this hat long after she died.
Long enough, okay. Have you ever driven a Ford?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I have.
Okay.
Not mine.
Okay.
Oh well, technically, not like you're. I'm sure you're assuming Ford truck.
I just said Ford.
Okay. I had a Ford.
Taurus is fine.
No, it wasn't a Taurus, man. It looked like a fucking like a mini SUV and a minivan combined. It was a weird car.
Then name me one White Stripes song that is not Seven Nation Army, and I can tell we're being friends.
That's all I want to know. Is it White Stripes or Jack Black about the
Jack White?
It's Jack Black.
Yeah. Where he says
the friendship song. The friendship song.
Chicken Jockey.
Is that technically only Jack White?
Well, I said not that song either.
But that's not technically White
Stripes.
Stripes. Is it White Stripes?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just Jack White. I don't know. Why would I care?
And you passed 2 of the 3 of the Detroit Tiger test.
Oh, got it. Why would I care?
So you couldn't officially wear the Tiger hat.
Oh, got it.
You didn't pass.
Look at this.
You didn't pass.
Giants are technically second. 1 less loss, 1 less win.
All right.
So.
All right. I'm happy with those Cubs. All right. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right.
Well, and Yankees, now they moved up to first. 7-5.
Boom.
7-5. Come on.
We just got to get there. That's all that matters.
That's not yeah.
That's all that matters. All right. Thanks for joining us.
Look, Detroit first.
Name me a player on the Tigers.
Hold on. Craig Kimball.
Is he really on the
No,
Tigers?
he's on the Tigers.
Oh.
But Javi Baez is.
Ugh. Did he do anything?
No.
He's been so bad.
I know.
I'm so disappointed. All right. Thanks for watching.
Scooble.
Okay, there you go. That's a good one. Appreciate that. And how do I stop that? Or is it already stopped?
AX.